A full-sized wooden ship was discovered at the base of the Great Pyramid of Giza. The ship had been sealed away for approximately 4,600 years. The ship's preservation over millennia is a remarkable archaeological find. The discovery provides insights into ancient Egyptian shipbuilding techniques. The ship's purpose may have been related to the pharaoh's afterlife journey. Further research aims to uncover more details about the ship's construction and significance. The discovered ship is not composed of treasure or gold. It is an enormous vessel constructed from cedar wood. The ship has been perfectly preserved within stone. It is potentially Pharaoh Khufu's mysterious solar ship. The solar ship was intended for the pharaoh's celestial journey. Its purpose was to sail him across the heavens. The scene is set in 1954 at the southern side of a pyramid. Workers are actively engaged in clearing the area. The clearing process leads to the uncovering of massive limestone slabs. These slabs are significant due to their size and composition. The discovery marks an important moment in archaeological exploration. The event provides new insights into the pyramid's construction. Workers initially mistook the source for part of the building's foundation. A peculiar odor began to emanate from cracks in the structure. The scent was identified as that of cedar wood. This discovery suggested the presence of cedar wood within the foundation or structure. The unexpected cedar wood smell prompted further investigation. Archaeologists have unearthed a significant discovery: a dismantled wooden ship. The ship was found carefully packed within a pit, resembling a complex puzzle. This remarkable find has remained untouched since the reign of Khufu. The ship's preservation offers a unique insight into ancient shipbuilding techniques. Its dismantled state suggests a deliberate act of storage or preservation for the afterlife. Further analysis will reveal more about its construction, purpose, and historical significance. The reconstructed ship extends over 140 feet in length. This length surpasses that of most modern yachts. The ship's size emphasizes its impressive scale. The dimensions reflect advanced shipbuilding techniques. The ship's length is a testament to historical maritime capabilities. Ancient Egyptians believed in a complex afterlife journey for the deceased. A crucial aspect of this journey involved navigating through the underworld. Egyptians believed the dead needed ships to traverse the waters of the afterlife. These ships were not merely symbolic. They were considered essential for passage. Thus, boats and ships held significant religious importance in funerary practices. Ancient Egyptians believed the pharaoh's soul undertook a celestial journey after death. This journey was believed to be alongside the sun god, Ra. By day, the pharaoh's soul would sail with Ra across the sky. This daytime voyage symbolized enlightenment and rebirth. By night, the pharaoh and Ra would confront and battle chaos. This nightly battle ensured the sun's rebirth and the world's continued order. Khufu's ship may have served as a divine vessel. The vessel's purpose was to transport Khufu's spirit. The journey was envisioned to span across eternity. This highlights ancient Egyptian beliefs about the afterlife. The ship was integral to Khufu's spiritual journey. A ship's location is concealed near a pyramid. The ship has been carefully disassembled. The disassembled components are sealed. This concealment creates a mystery. The true function of the ship is unknown. The ship's construction uniquely avoids the use of nails. Instead of nails, planks are stitched together using rope. This method allows the wood to flex naturally with the movement of the water. The rope stitching enhances the ship's ability to withstand stress. This flexible design contributes to the vessel's overall durability and longevity. The ship's design suggests it was built to be seaworthy. This implies the ship was not merely a symbolic artifact. Seaworthiness indicates the ship was a functional vessel, The design was intended for practical use on the water. Cedar wood was a key material in ancient Egyptian ship construction. The cedar used for Khufu's ship was imported from Lebanon. This import highlights Khufu's access to extensive trade networks. These trade networks existed over 4,000 years ago. The ship's role extended beyond being a mere funerary object. It functioned as a powerful declaration. The ship communicated a message of authority. It also conveyed a sense of far-reaching influence. Thus, the ship symbolized both power and extensive reach. Debate exists regarding the ship's intended purpose, ceremonial or functional. One theory suggests the ship was purely ceremonial. This ceremonial theory posits that the ship never sailed on water. Instead, it was built for the pharaoh's symbolic journey into the afterlife. This journey represents the pharaoh's transition to the next realm. The ship, therefore, served a spiritual rather than practical function. One theory suggests a specific use for a discovered artifact. It proposes the artifact was part of Khufu's funeral procession. The procession would have taken place on the Nile River. After the procession, the artifact was dismantled and buried. Some theories suggest the boat was a replica. This replica is believed to represent the bark of Ra. The bark of Ra is significant in mythology. It is known as the boat used by the gods. The gods used it to sail across the heavens. This theory connects the boat to divine travel. The act of burying a ship next to the Great Pyramid served a symbolic purpose. This burial was intended to create a symbolic connection. Specifically, it aimed to link Khufu, the pharaoh, to the divine order. This divine order represents the fundamental structure and balance of the universe. By associating Khufu with this order, the burial reinforced his legitimacy. It also elevated his status to be in alignment with cosmic principles. In 1987, archaeologists discovered a second boat pit near the Great Pyramid. This finding suggests the existence of another solar boat. The second boat pit remains unopened. This discovery provides further insight into ancient Egyptian burial rituals. The second solar boat has remained sealed within its chamber for over 4,000 years. It has been untouched since its original placement. Modern technology is now required to reveal its contents. The boat's preservation offers a unique opportunity for archaeological study. The reconstruction of Khufu's first ship was a decade-long endeavor. Each component, including planks, ropes, and joints, underwent detailed examination. The reconstruction process involved the careful restoration of each element. This meticulous approach ensured the ship's accurate and faithful reassembly. The reconstruction process can be compared to solving an ancient jigsaw puzzle. Each artifact or fragment represents a piece of the puzzle. Researchers analyze these pieces to understand their original context. The goal is to fit the pieces together to recreate a complete picture. This process helps to reveal the history and culture of the past. A reconstructed vessel is on display at the Grand Egyptian Museum in Cairo. The vessel has been carefully reassembled to reflect its original form. The reconstruction allows visitors to appreciate the craftsmanship and history of the artifact. The museum provides a context for understanding the vessel's significance within ancient Egyptian culture. The scene highlights artifacts created by ancient craftsmen. These artisans lived and worked thousands of years ago. Their handiwork reflects skills and techniques honed over generations. Each piece serves as a tangible link to the past. The craftsmanship showcases dedication to detail and artistry. Appreciating their work provides insight into ancient cultures and societies. The ship's lingering cedar scent evokes a sense of preservation. The scent suggests the ship has been inactive for a considerable time. The cedar scent creates an atmosphere of anticipation. The ship seems poised and ready for its next voyage. The enduring cedar scent symbolizes the ship's readiness to sail. The Great Pyramid serves not only as a tomb, it also functions as a guardian. The pyramid protects a lost fleet. Its structure suggests a dual purpose beyond burial. Khufu's solar boat serves as a reminder of the ancient Egyptians' aspirations. It highlights their ambition to transcend the boundaries of earthly existence. The boat symbolizes their profound belief in eternity and the afterlife. It demonstrates that they were not only skilled builders of monuments, but also visionaries who dreamed of immortality and cosmic journeys. Ancient Egyptians believed the pharaoh continued their journey after death. This journey involved sailing across the skies with the sun god Ra. Ra was believed to be reborn each morning with the dawn. The pharaoh's journey symbolized rebirth and eternal life. Ancient Egyptians had a strong belief in an afterlife journey. This journey was seen as essential for continued existence beyond death. Safe passage through celestial realms was a primary concern. Specific vessels were believed necessary to navigate these realms. These vessels aided the deceased in overcoming challenges. The goal was to reach a final destination in the afterlife. Rope stitching is a construction technique used to join planks together. This method involves using rope to bind the planks, creating a flexible yet durable structure. The rope's elasticity allows the structure to absorb impacts and adapt to movement. This technique enhances the overall resilience and longevity of the construction. The central debate revolves around whether the ship should undergo water testing. Arguments in favor emphasize the importance of verifying the ship's seaworthiness and performance. This testing could reveal potential design flaws or areas needing improvement. Conversely, some argue against water testing due to potential risks and costs. Concerns include possible damage to the ship and the expense associated with the testing process. Advanced technology is deployed to investigate the second sealed boat pit. The primary goal is to gain insights without physically opening the pit. Scanning techniques are employed to analyze the contents within the sealed environment. These technologies allow for non-invasive examination of the boat pit structure. Data collected provides valuable information about the pit's composition and potential artifacts. This approach minimizes disturbance while maximizing the understanding of the historical site. The reconstruction process yields valuable knowledge and insights. Experts meticulously document each step and finding during reconstruction. This documentation ensures the preservation of acquired knowledge. Preserved knowledge is then passed on to future generations for further study and application. The process begins with the careful removal of large limestone slabs. These slabs act as a protective barrier, concealing a hidden chamber. The removal is conducted in a time-lapse sequence to compress the duration. Each slab is meticulously lifted to avoid damage to the underlying structure. As the slabs are removed, the hidden chamber is gradually revealed. This process allows for a controlled and documented uncovering of the chamber. Ancient Egyptian culture placed immense importance on the afterlife. Numerous symbols and beliefs were associated with the pharaoh's journey into the next world. These symbols visually represented concepts of immortality and divine power. Understanding these symbols provides insight into Egyptian views on death and rebirth. Cedar wood was a highly valued resource in ancient Egypt. Lebanon was a primary source of cedar for the Egyptians. Trade routes facilitated the transport of cedar from Lebanon to Egypt. This trade supported construction and other industries in ancient Egypt. The act of burying the ship holds symbolic significance. It represents a connection between Khufu and the divine order. This connection is rooted in ancient Egyptian beliefs. The ship burial was a ritual with spiritual implications. It aimed to align Khufu with the cosmic balance. The second solar boat pit remains unopened to preserve its historical context. Opening the pit prematurely could damage fragile artifacts within. Advanced archaeological techniques are still being developed. Future technologies may allow for more comprehensive analysis and preservation. Leaving the pit undisturbed maintains its original state for future study. This approach ensures a more complete understanding of ancient Egyptian shipbuilding and funerary practices. Reconstruction efforts often face significant logistical challenges. Resource scarcity and funding limitations can impede progress. Innovative solutions are crucial for overcoming these obstacles. Community involvement is key to successful reconstruction projects. Adaptable strategies are needed to address unforeseen complications. Ancient shipbuilding relied on manual labor and simple tools. Modern shipbuilding utilizes advanced machinery and computer-aided design. Ancient Egyptian ships were constructed primarily from wood, often using mortise and tenon joints. Modern ships are built with steel, aluminum, and composite materials for enhanced strength and durability. Despite technological differences, both eras demonstrate ingenuity in naval engineering. The chamber was sealed to protect the ship from external elements. Sealing ensured minimal exposure to environmental factors. This preservation method allowed the ship to remain intact for millennia. The process effectively halted decomposition and degradation. Royal funerary rites are ceremonies performed upon the death of a member of royalty. These rites often involve elaborate rituals and symbolic acts. Ships sometimes play a significant role in these ceremonies, symbolizing a journey to the afterlife. The inclusion of ships may also reflect the deceased's connection to the sea or maritime power. Khufu's ship design may have influenced later shipbuilding techniques. The ship's construction could have impacted subsequent vessel designs. Possible influences include hull shape and construction methods. Further research may reveal the extent of Khufu's ship's legacy. The second sealed boat pit holds potential clues about ancient Egyptian culture. Its contents could reveal insights into ancient rituals and beliefs. Archaeologists are eager to uncover the artifacts within the second boat. The discovery may provide a deeper understanding of ancient Egyptian society. Unveiling the contents promises to enrich our knowledge of ancient Egyptian civilization. The reconstructed ancient ship is now displayed at the Grand Egyptian Museum. The ship's exhibit showcases its historical and cultural importance. The display provides insights into ancient maritime technology. Visitors can appreciate the craftsmanship and engineering of the vessel. The ship serves as a significant artifact representing ancient civilization. The scene introduces the historical backdrop of Khufu's reign. It emphasizes the importance of the Great Pyramid during that era. The ship's historical context is set against this backdrop. This establishes the significance of the ship within Khufu's reign and the Great Pyramid's construction. The pharaoh's power was legitimized through association with the sun god Ra. The solar ship symbolizes Ra's daily journey across the sky. Visual representations of the solar ship connect the pharaoh to Ra's divine journey. This symbolism reinforced the pharaoh's divine right to rule and maintain cosmic order. Constructing large ships requires a lot of labor. Skilled workers are needed for various construction stages. Vaisselle construction demande substantial matériel ressources. Efficient resource management is crucial for project success. The discussion centers on the conflict between a ship's practical use and its symbolic value. Arguments are weighed to determine which aspect, functionality or symbolism, is more important. Functionality refers to the ship's ability to perform its intended tasks efficiently. Symbolism encompasses the ship's representation of ideas, values, or historical significance. The debate explores how these two aspects contribute to the overall importance and perception of the ship. Khufu Solar Ship is a significant artifact from ancient Egypt. It provides insights into ancient Egyptian shipbuilding techniques. The ship reflects the importance of solar boats in ancient Egyptian beliefs. It enhances our understanding of funerary rituals. The ship's discovery has contributed to archaeological knowledge. Its preservation allows for continued study of ancient Egyptian culture